I believe that for a prolonged period of time, there has been obvious uncertainty in the world economy, and by extension, the world geopolitical situation. And my particular bent is that the economy is what has taken our geopolitical situation and changed it. So the context that I put this in is that when 2008 happened, until that point, generally we were all believers in globalization. We were trying to knit our economies together. We had a cavalcade, many free trade agreements, double taxation treaties, investment protection agreements. Those were the three primary mechanisms that opened up trust in international trade over a prolonged period of time. I'm very happy to say that Canada was a pioneer in this with the inauguration of the initial free trade agreement with the United States. And as a small open economy, a great beneficiary of freer trade. So we have been advocates for this. But something happened in 2008, and the way that I characterize the sea change that happened at that time was that when the financial crisis occurred and the economic crisis followed hard on its heels, we turned from a general approach of globalization to neo-protectionism. And this is why. When we were compelled to pour very significant stimulus into our own economies, we said to ourselves, we want that stimulus to stay within our boundaries. In a globalized world, that's very difficult to achieve because, of course, we have greater import and export flows, what we call leakages in our economy as a result of globalization. We didn't want that stimulus to leak out, particularly because that stimulus was very significant as a share of each of our national GDP. So what do we do about a situation like this? Well, some of the greatest beneficiaries of globalization all of a sudden became the greatest protectionists in the world.